This video is sponsored by Practical Paper Co.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I wanted to show you this quick video on my Practical Paper Co. reading journal setup for the month of February. Yay and yay. So let's get started. I'm going to show you a couple changes that have been made in the reading journal, and then we'll get started. So if you guys are interested in anything Practical Paper Co., use my coupon code PPC JESSICA and get 20% off your order. Okay, so you guys have seen the flip through of this. There has been some changes. I only read 6 books, as you can see. I'm already told y'all. I don't think I read anything from the TBR yet, and there's just that. We'll go through that. I did get a little change here. Where? Let me see. So, no, this is still the same, but I did switch up this part. So, as you know, this was a little different. I had like a wish list here, and then the DNF was here. Well, I saw this particular like doodly reading Bible reading tracker instead of the other one that I had in here. So I peeled everything up, and I like this one better in here. So I used this one instead. And the one that I did have here, I put in 2025's reading journal. So with that being said, I wanted to have this one because it looks more journally, doodly. This is a bullet journal, so I wanted to have just the doodle look. So I just did a little switch up. I put the DNF here instead of over here, and then I did the reading tracker, the Bible reading tracker here. And so this is what it's looking like. So that's that. So that's the only thing that changed. So let's go over January. So I had a late start. I think it's because I read so many books in December. I think I read 12 books in December. So by the time January came, I was over it. So anyway, so these are the books that I read. I enjoyed it. I mean, I still enjoy my books. You know, I'm gonna read, and you know, I'm a mood reader, so I read what I feel like it. When I don't feel like it, I don't read. So boom, bam, boom. So of course, Alchemized One. Whoa, what a emotional roller coaster ride was that book. That book was like, wow, it was a lot. It was a lot. So that got my read. I read 6 books. I read 3,226 pages. Alchemized alone was 1,030 pages. That book was huge. It was a lot of book. A lot of book. So this is the wrap up. The longest book was Alchemized, as I said, 1,030 pages. The shortest book was the Hard Work Yearbooks for 64 pages. And then, of course, I gave it 4 stars. I did, you know, my recap just says that January went by so fast. I took a week off because I started my first book since I read so many books in December, which I had already mentioned. I actually had a few books I wanted to read for this month and was able to read a few of them, so that made me happy. Alchemize is for the win, however. Wow, this book was a lot, but good. It was a total trigger warning covering a lot of issues from POW, murder, discrimination, exploitation, love, lust, rape, human testing. It was like Frankenstein meets devil. I'm I'm just telling you, but it was good. You guys know I'm a fantasy reader. I love all things fantasy. So this book was awesome. So, but it was a lot. Like it was a lot of going on, like back and forth. You know, they had zombies. Like it was the Walking Dead. That's why I said Frankenstein meets the devil, and that's exactly what it was. But it was good. It was good. It was a good book. Yeah, it was. I think I only gave it 4 stars instead of 5 because of all the trigger warnings. Like it was a lot. So anyway, with all that being said, if you guys are interested in those books, I suggest that you go ahead and get them. I highly recommend them all. So anyway, so we're gonna get done. We're gonna get February started, and while we're doing that, as I had mentioned in the past, I decided to do a theme for each month, and each month's theme and the the introduction and the month would look kind of consistent. So this I gave a winter theme, and it looks similar, so that's what we're going to do throughout this year. And while I'm doing all this setup, let me tell you a little bit more about today's sponsor.
Practical Paper Co. is a woman-owned printing company located in the state of Arizona. Their products are made using high-quality American-made materials and are print to order. Practical Paper Co. planners notebooks, and stationery are thoughtfully designed to allow you to make the most of each day. Practical Paper Co.'s paper is 24-pound ultra smooth bond. It is FSC and SFI certified, which means it's super environmentally friendly. All the paper are produced from the trees grown on family-owned farms here in the U.S.
So, as you can see, I went Black History Month. You know, February is Black History Month. So that's what I decided to do for this month. So that's how we're looking. And I did decide to put the little tabs in as I need them. So I don't have a TBR. You guys know I'm a move reader like I had already mentioned. But I said I was going to try and use Black authors in this month's reads. So that's my goal. Now, whether I do it or not, I'm not going to commit to it. But that's what I had said to myself, because I always wanted to do it last year, but I didn't do a good job at doing that either. Because, like I said, it's kind of hard for me because I'm a mood reader. So if I'm not feeling, I'm not feeling it. And I'm not going to force myself to do something that I don't want to do. Because that's one thing that'll, surefire way to get me not to do nothing is forcing me to do it. I'm just being honest. So once you start making it seem like I got to do it or it's going to be a chore, I'm going to be over and it. Ooh, this didn't sit down real good at all. Okay. I keep this over here all the time because you never know. This thing likes to lay down whenever. It likes to do whatever it want to do. So, yeah, that looks good. I don't know. It looks like it. Oh, there we go. That's better. Yay. Okay. Very good. Okay, so next I am going to put the header here. I have some little things. I'm not sure. I didn't pick any specific things to read for February. I just wanted to see if I can do, pick some Black authors for the month of February. This is a little bit too long, so we're going to cut it up a little bit. Let's see. I think I need to cut a little bit here and a little bit here. All right. Yep, so let's see. Did that do? Yeah, now I cut it too short. All right, so what I'll do is I'll put this here and then I'll put some on the end if I decide that I want it to look different. Yay and yay. Let's put this way so we can lay this down. This thing keeps getting schmutzy, but it's going to get covered with a book jacket. So, yeah, so I'm not going to be bothering with making that perfect. Or see this, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's a lot of smutsies. Yeah, that wasn't the fun part. So I did print these out as decor pieces. But I'm not sure whether I want to put them down yet or, because I don't want to, what if I read like 500 books? I need the room. So I thought about leaving them there. So what I'll do is I'm going to save these. Oh, a part of me doesn't want to save nothing. I want to put it down. So we're going to put it down. I'll save this particular one. And then if I need some filler, I'll use that as the filler. How about that? That sounds good. Yeah. Let's kind of lay this down. I just want to make sure it lays down correct. There you go. Yeah, loving it. I think it's time for me to get another cortisone shot, y'all, because my wrist is starting to hurt again. And I just did my, I think it was 3-month checkup or something. I was doing so well. And then I slept on it wrong, and now it's back to pain. It's nowhere near as it was, though, like in the past. Because I'm going to tell y'all, I was out for like 4 months. Like, I couldn't even do anything with this hand. But I feel like it's, like, see, I couldn't do that before. I can do it, and it doesn't hurt. But, when I move my thumb around, it hurts. This bruise has not gone away for like a month now. It's getting better, though. It was worse. So it's getting a lot better. So anyway, so this is what we are looking like for the month of February. Oops. This is the wrap up for January. And then here is my February introduction. This is my Practical Paper Co reading journal setup for the month of February. If you guys are interested in anything Practical Paper Co, whether it's a reading journal, fitness planner, notebook, stationery, use my coupon code PPCJESSICA and get 20% off your order. If your order subtotals $50 or more and you're here in the US, you will get free shipping. Yay for you! So I hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to subscribe to the free. All you have to do is click that subscribe button down below, and we all part of the same family. Yay for me. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. So thanks for watching. Until next time, be blessed.